Hi guys, today I'm going to be putting tinsel in my hair. I remember this trend in like middle school or high school, and I remember that was around the time a lot of girls were putting feathers in their hair. I also had one and I thought it was the coolest thing ever, so I was excited to see tinsel coming back. I think it was a few years ago I saw my hairdresser had it in her hair, and I knew I wanted to do it myself at some point, but I didn't want to have those like beads in my hair. I just felt like that was a lot to have at the roots. And yeah, so a couple months ago I was at a concert and I saw a girl who had it in her hair, and I was like, that's it, let me just look on YouTube to see how I can do it myself. And I saw that some people were just hand tying it in their hair, and so I tested it a couple weeks ago just to make sure I knew how to do it right before making a video on it, and to see how long they would last in my hair. And it lasted me about like a week and a half to 2 weeks. But also by the end of it, I was just like pulling it out of my hair just because I wanted to make a video on it. So yeah, I pretty much reset my hair. I have no tinsel left, and I'm gonna show you guys how you can hand tie it yourself. I will say it's kind of tricky getting it down at first, but once you get it down, you kind of just get into a flow, and it is a little bit time consuming, but since it lasts like a couple weeks, I feel like it's worth it. Also, it'd be really cool for like events and other types of things like that. So the tinsel that I got it on Amazon, and it was about $12, and this is 47 inches long, and clearly my hair is not that long, so you'll see I'm gonna cut it to my length. But yeah, it comes with a bunch of tinsel, so this will last you a long time. And I just wanted pink. I saw that there were cheaper other packs that come with like a bunch of different colors, but I just wanted one color. So yeah, that's kind of why I spent the extra like $4. In my opinion, it's worth it since this is gonna last me God knows how long. Also, if you have any sort of clip like this or whatever you have that works to clip part of your hair back while you're doing this, that would also help a ton. And then a pair of scissors. So now I'll just jump right into showing you guys how to tie the tinsel in your hair. So I'm going to show you how to do one of them, and then I'll just quickly show you how I do the rest of them. So if you need to, you can pause or put this in like 0.5 mode, or just rewatch it like 5 times if you need more practice. But I'll try to explain it pretty slow and thoroughly. First, I'm just gonna set the hair or the tinsel aside. Also, look how pretty she is. Okay, so I'm setting that right in front of me. And now I'm just going to be, my hair kind of parts in the middle, but now it's like slightly to the left. So I'm just gonna pretend that I have a middle part right now, and so I'm gonna part it even more to the side, just in case if my hair part changes tomorrow, you still won't have like all the knots right here. Okay. I'm clipping it backwards like this because when I did this side, I clipped this part in the front, and when I was trying to make all the knots, it was getting stuck on this back part. So the less strands of hair that you take in each clump that you're going to be putting the tinsel on, the better. So anywhere between like 4 and 9 hairs. I mean, you'll kind of like get it as you get going, but yeah, pretty much the more hair you have, the more it's likely to like slip out. So I guess it like grabs on better when there's less hairs. So let me grab a little. I usually just start with a section and then I kind of take a lot off. So this, actually, I don't know why, but I kind of want a little bit more. So I usually go by the like 8 or 9 rule. All right, and now we have that, and I just kind of like tuck the rest of the hair behind my ears. And taking good old saliva, I'm just going to smooth that hair out. Also, if you see dandruff, mind your business. So I'm grabbing one of these tinsel pieces, and what you're gonna do is take it and have it doubled like this. So just pick it from the half point, hold it there. So a lot of people cut it to the length of their hair after they tie it in their hair, but I personally find it easier to work with and make knots when it's not super long. So I'm just actually gonna do that now. can see this, and I'm just gonna cut it there. So you can adjust it afterwards, but for now, that's what we're doing. And now we're gonna make a slip knot. So how you do that is you have this in half, put your thumb in, and then open it, and you're going to grab these two. Remember when we used to do this in school? Yes, that's what you're gonna do. Put your fingers together, and this is a slip knot. So now I'm just gonna put both of my fingers inside like that. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this little section of hair with our fingers in this. All right, stay with me, stay with me. Now we're going in. And I'm just dropping it, grabbing the ends. Okay, so grabbing the ends of this and pulling it like that. So now I'm going to put this hair on the left side, and then we have the strands of tinsel on the right. Okay, so now we're going to grab the end of one side of the tinsel. Grab it really lightly, and what I kind of do is I go towards the edge of it, so there's like this much on the edge, just because it's easier for me to maneuver than trying to grab it from up here. And then you'll see that this keeps like sliding, so just if you need to pull it back. I'll just do it and then I'll explain as I'm doing it. Okay, so then you're going to go in about here, and I hold on to both with this hand, and now holding it with these back fingers and kind of the front. The front are gonna be the ones that grab it and put it under. So now you're putting it through the loop. This is just a regular knot, and now this other hand has it. So then boom, that's one knot. My arms hurt so much from rock climbing yesterday. Okay, so now we're going to grab the other piece of tinsel, and we're gonna repeat that process. So grab it at the end, there's like 4 inches left, go in here, hold it with your fingers, and now we're using our back fingers to hold it, and our front fingers are putting it through, and now we can grab onto it with our other hand. All right, whew, we're almost done with one of these things. So now you're gonna, to secure it in, to lock it in there, you're gonna take one of the pieces of tinsel and add it to the section with the hair. All right, so this is, see how the knot is sliding up, so we're just gonna, this is a mess. We're gonna slide it back down. There's a few inches left. All right, and grab it, pull it under, grab it with the other finger, and tie a knot. And here is one of them. So now we're just gonna repeat that process. So, grabbing the next section of hair, next small section, okay, that's pretty good. So smooth it out. I'm kind of gonna move the other hair back. Okay, so now grabbing a piece of tinsel, folding it in half, cut it at the length of my hair, and then we're grabbing this, making it into a slip knot. Put both fingers through it. Now we're gonna make the first knot. All right, so put that through. Now I like putting my hair on the left side and the tinsel on the right. Okay. So grabbing one of the pieces of tinsel, we're gonna make our first knot. So back fingers are holding, putting it through and grabbing it with your other hand. Okay. Now let's do it with the other strand of hair, of tinsel. All right, putting it through, grabbing it, knot. Now moving this piece of tinsel to the other side, and then let's collect the right tinsel that we're working with. All right, this one. Putting it on this point, front fingers pushing that through, grabbing onto it, and there's the second one. Alright, so I've pretty much added as much as I want to add. I'm not even gonna worry about getting like perfectly in the back because, well, I can't see the back of my head, so I don't care about that. So yeah, this is what it looks like underneath, and now we're gonna take down this hair. So this is what it looks like. Like I said before, you can add more or less, whatever you want, but I think this is like a really good amount just for that little pop of color, pop of sparkle. Hope this video helped you guys. Have fun if you end up recreating this look. Let me know what colors you guys choose. Please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content like this. I post every single week, so yeah. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. See you later.